Hello everyone, this is Jake, and today I will be showing you the Worker Phoenix 2.0 fire control version. Before taking this video, I was checking the Phoenix 2.0 videos online on YouTube, and I saw a few, but it seems there weren't any with English introducing the Phoenix 2.0. There were a few with subtitles, but it was only the Phoenix 2.0 without the fire control module. And actually, I think that is just basically a Phoenix 1.5, because without the fire control module, it's basically the same as Phoenix 1.0. I mean, the inside. There was only the outside that was a bit different, but basically it was still the same blaster. But we will see was actually the fire control module. It changes it a lot. So we will start with what looks different. Okay, first of all, the dial here that serves as the switch and adjustment for the motor speed is gone. Okay, this is gone now. And on the top, this lid here is different. It's actually thicker than the standard version without the fire control module. And then we have the rail on top of it. And here is the little screen and the control module of the fire control. And the one thing you have to know is that with the fire control module version of the Phoenix 2.0, that's a little bit long, your sight will be unusable because the rail will go up and it will be in between your sight. So this sight will not be usable anymore. Okay, I'll get a battery and let's turn this thing on. Okay, now we have the battery installed, and you can see here actually there is a small hole on the lid, and this is pre-cut already. I didn't cut this, and so this is for you to connect a beeper that will start beeping as soon as your battery voltage is too low. And this doesn't look very bright, but actually it's just because of the camera. You see it with your own eyes. It's just showing the voltage of the battery. Okay, so let's turn it sideways and let's turn this on. Okay, this is the switch. Okay, Worker logo in English and Chinese. And actually in Chinese, 工匠大师 means kind of more like master craftsman. So yeah, it does sound a little bit better in Chinese than English. Well, master craftsman, worker. Okay, the first thing you need to know is everybody, I think you know of the fire control module. You will get a screen on your blaster. But that is actually not correct, because actually you get two screens. The other one is under here. Let's take a peek. See, there is a screen there too. And actually, what I heard, it is actually the same screen as this. So the actual control module is inside here. It's just because what I heard is just because you could not access it after they put it here. So they added a extension of screen and control buttons to here. Actually, you could do all the settings inside here if you had the lid off, but then you wouldn't have any place to put the rails on. Okay, so let's start introducing what this fire control module can do. Okay, now we'll start to explain on what you can see on the screen. So this first here is flywheel in Chinese, and 100% actually means the speed limit of your flywheels. 100% will let it run at top speed 100%, and you can lower the speed if you want. And here is 75 degrees is the temperature limit of your flywheel motors. So because this has a brake for the motors, which we'll see later. If you fire and it breaks a lot, then the temperature will actually rise, and you have to set a safety limit for the temperature. And the 75 is actually what Worker recommends. And here is the mode that you have here. It's a preset. You can have two presets, A and B. Okay, this is the settings for A. And on here there is, I'm not sure if you can see this, there is a switch here. This is the switch for switching presets. So you can see this is preset A. We'll switch it to the left, and it will be preset B. And you can see the settings are different. And I'll flick it back, and this is A again. Okay, so the second here is what it is actually brake power, and you can see brake power is at 10%. And then we here 150 milliseconds is the braking latency. Okay, and here is the dart feeding speed. 100% will like feed your darts the quickest at top speed of the motors. And then we have the latency for darts feeding, because you would need, the motors would need to like some time to reach maximum speed. So if your darts go in as soon as the motor starts, you will lose some speed. So you would need them actually to set a time for the motors to run first, then for the blaster to feed the darts in. And this is also the setting that Worker recommends. Okay, here we have like two more temperatures. This is the current flywheel temperature, and this is the current dart feeding motor temperature. Okay, and here you can see there is a small image of one dart. This is actually the preset for firing mode. Okay, one dart means actually just one blast, one dart per trigger pull, and we can, there's another switch here. Okay, I can push it, and you see this will become two darts, and this means this blaster is now at a 2 dart blast mode again. Yeah, actually, preset is only like you can only choose 2 modes. Actually, this you can have 1 dart, 2 darts, 3 dart burst, 4 dart burst, 5 dart burst, and full auto. But you only can preset 2 here. Okay, let's turn this back, and then we will go inside the settings to show what we can adjust on this blaster. Oh, sorry, just remembered. Actually, I think it would be good if before we went into the settings, I show you how the motor braking works. So as we have seen before, I have like 2 preset modes, A and B. So this is B with the flywheels running at 60% speed and the brakes are off. So what your normal Phoenix 2.0 or Phoenix 1 would do is okay, this is one blast mode. Just press it. See, this is the usual noisy blaster that you get. So let's turn this switch here to mode A, where the motors are running at 100% speed, but I have the brakes. So let's see how this works. Okay, let's try a double burst. Okay, then let's see the double burst in less power but no braking mode. Yeah, I hate that sound. It sounds like a vacuum machine and super noisy. So actually, we could see the brakes work very well. It sounds more like a sci-fi gun firing sound, and not like you're holding a vacuum machine. And this is actually why I bought this thing, because before I never bought this is my first flywheel blaster. And the reason I did not buy it before was because of the sound. This sounded too much like a vacuum machine, and I just didn't like it. But now, yeah, this is much better. Okay, now we will go into the detailed settings menu and see what this thing can do. Okay, the 4 buttons here is up, down, confirm, select, and this is back. So we'll test this for menu. Okay, the first is choose your blaster. Okay, this is Strife and this is Phoenix. This is actually just the different dart feeding mechanism you can choose. So we're not going to choose it, make any difference here. So actually, you can take this fire control module out and install it onto your other flywheel blasters if you like to try in the future. But we will not be doing this here today. Okay, this second here is dart feeding. Okay, we can choose the dart feeding latency. This is latency on and off. We will have it on because we want the flywheels to reach a high speed before we push the feed darts inside. Okay, and this is the dart feeding latency time we can choose. Okay, this is 150 milliseconds, and this is the worker recommended settings, so we will not change it. And this is the feeding motor voltage, which is actually the feeding speed of the motor. And here, this is automatic settings, and this is manual settings. Okay, we will not use manual here. But we'll have a look. And menu is actually just like the voltage, and actually just like 100% is full speed, 90 is 90% of the speed, like that. Okay, we'll go back, and then here is, okay, that is it. We'll go back again, and this is preset A and B, which we can choose with the switch that I showed earlier. Okay, let's go into A, have a look. Okay, we can choose the flywheel voltage, which is actually the speed of the flywheels, 100% top speed. Okay, and then this is a little bit tricky. This means low speed fast startup switch. Okay, this is off. Go back, and on the menus, the explanation is when you are not using full speed of the flywheels. If you have this on, it will still start with 100% voltage, and it will still start with at top speed. So this way, it could like use a shorter time to achieve the low speed that you have set. Makes sense? Actually, I think it means like if you choose 50% speed, it will still use the 100% top speed to reach the speed. Then after it reaches it, it will stay at 50%, which means like it will not like use 50% of the power to start the motors to reach a 50% speed, which will be actually maybe even a little bit slower. Okay, this is what I think. Anyway, I hope you guys understand. And this is the low speed fast startup latency time. Okay, I do not have this on, so I have 0 milliseconds. And okay, this is the switch, braking switch. Okay, this is on and off. Okay, we have it on. This is the braking time. Okay, 150 milliseconds, which is also a preset recommended by worker. And then this is the braking voltage. Okay, this is set at 10%. I think we can make this up to 15. Oh yeah, this is lowest. The highest is 15, but worker recommends 10 because the more power you have for the brakes, the quicker the temperature of the flywheels will go up. And if it goes up too much, then it will like self-protect and stop the flywheels. Okay, let's go back. Okay, B is the same. You can just like make 2 presets, so we know it. Okay, let's go back down. This is firing mode select, which is for mode 1 and mode 2, which we can also choose with the buttons here. The only two modes. Okay, you cannot like this is not like you can have two different choices in preset A and two different choices in preset B. Okay, this is you only have two choices, and these two are shared between the preset A and preset B. Okay, let's go into mode one. Mode one. So, okay, the first here is full auto. This is one dart, two darts, three darts, four darts, five dart blast. Okay, so we will change 1 to 5 dart blasts. Okay, and go back. The other one here used to be 3, I think. Oh, 2. Okay, sorry. Okay, then we will make it a 3 dot burst. Okay, let's go back. Oh, here is password. And I will not use this function just in case I forget my password. But if you like, you could like, this is the activated password and this is set password. But actually, on the in the instruction manuals, it is not very detailedly instructed. So I think I will not do that just in case. And here, this is something you guys are not expecting: fingerprint. And yes, there can be a fingerprint module in the future. You don't have it now, so you could like a fingerprint one, and to unlock your blaster, which is like really, really cool when it comes out. Well, I do hope it comes out in the future. And okay, let's go back. Okay, so this is everything in the settings, and let's see. Okay, see here. Hey, 5 blast, 3 blast, 3 dot blast. Okay, let's hear it again for the last time. 3 dots, 3 dart burst, 3 dot burst, 3 dot burst, and okay, then 5 dot burst. Oh, sorry, low battery. Sorry about the beeping. I have just disconnected the beeper, and I'm using my headphones to record it now, so my voice might sound a little bit different. Well, but if you can't tell, then it doesn't matter. Well, if you can't tell, I'm just let you guys know the reason. Okay, back to the topic. What I missed is under fingerprint, we still have more. Okay, this here is temperature protection settings. We'll go inside. The first is flywheel motor temperature limit. We'll go inside. This is set at 75, and this is what worker recommends, so I would not change it. And then this is feeding motor temperature limit select. Okay, this is set at 60, which is also worker recommended. And by worker recommended, I mean, this is the settings that they recommend on the menu. But when you get this thing, some of these I think were not set according to their recommendation. So if you get yours, you better double check it just in case. Okay, and last, this is the version information. Okay, we can see this is like December the 2nd, 2021. Version is 1.0.0. So okay, this is the first version, earliest version, I believe, at least the earliest retail version. So I think when you guys get it in the overseas markets, this is going to be different, but I think it doesn't matter. This is my little assistant today. We'll be using this as target and putting it over there at that door, which is like roughly 4.3 meters away. Single blast mode. Kevin, go. Double burst mode. Kevin, go. Okay, now triple burst mode. Kevin. Whoa, nice. 4-shot burst mode. Kevin, go. 5-shot burst mode. Kevin, go. Now is full auto. Kevin? That will be all for this video. This is my first ever video on YouTube, so if you guys have any suggestions or questions, please leave them in the comments. And like this video, hit the like button if you really like it. And goodbye.